In a distant world where the sky is always blue and the land is filled with lush forests, there was a beautiful kingdom called Zura, where superheroes and magical creatures lived. But in this magical world, there was a big problem. Giant monsters had emerged from the depths of the mountains and forests, threatening everyone. The story begins with a young boy named Leo, who was no ordinary child, but a superhero. He had the ability to fly, his eyes glowed a bright blue, and his arms could touch the sky when he moved. Alongside Leo was a superhero girl named Sara, who had the power to control flowers and plants. One day, on a quiet morning, the heroes heard a strange noise coming from the forest, and when they approached, they discovered that the giant monsters had come out of the mountains. There was Gull the giant monster, with red eyes shining like stars and huge claws that could destroy trees with a single strike. Then there was Krakos, the massive soldier, whose body was covered in armor of rocks, striking the ground, causing tremors. The kingdom's inhabitants were terrified, but Leo and Sara were ready to fight. Leo donned his light armor and began flying in the sky at great speed. Sara surrounded herself with magical flowers that she planted with every hand movement, blossoming like butterflies, confusing the giant monsters and hindering their movements. Leo smiled. "We will never give up. We will protect this beautiful kingdom." Then the thrilling battle began. The giant monsters attacked with all their might, but the heroes did not stop. Leo flew through the sky at an incredible speed, dodging the monsters' blows and attacking them with successive wind strikes he created. Meanwhile, Sara moved the flowers to become protective walls. In one moment, the biggest monster appeared, the giant Carter, whose height exceeded tens of meters. Carter roared with a voice that swept the trees around him. There was no time to hesitate. Sara said, "We can't defeat him alone. Leo, use your superpower to help me move the giant flowers." Thus began the cooperation between the heroes. Leo gathered wind power and turned it into a strong attack, while Sara used the flowers to grow rapidly around Carter, forming a vast network of plants that ensnared his massive body. Suddenly, the heroes managed to trap the giant in a web of flowers. He could no longer move. Then, Leo moved at high speed around him, creating fierce winds that weakened the monster. Finally, thanks to the heroes' collaboration, the giant Carter collapsed, and the other monsters were also defeated. After the battle, peace returned to the kingdom. The heroes returned to their village amidst the joy of children who were eagerly awaiting the return of their heroes. Flowers filled the surroundings, and nature looked more beautiful than ever. Leo said, looking at Sara, "Together, we can overcome anything, no matter how big or powerful." Sara added with a smile, "Yes, strength is not in size, but in teamwork and courage." Since that day, the kingdom Zara became safe, and the heroes lived with the magical creatures, guarding the beautiful world from any danger. Every time a problem arose, the children learned a new lesson about courage, teamwork, and the importance of protecting the environment.